Get yourself a team full of people that are going to push you. Find yourself a team of individuals that are going to have the same mindset, the same desire, and the same goals as you. When you put yourself in a position to where you have a home court advantage, meaning you have a team of people that are going to push you every step of the way, you won't cheat yourself through life. You won't go through life taking shortcuts. You won't get complacent when you feel as though things are not going the way you want them to go. You need to develop a team of individuals that are going to motivate you, that are going to push you, that are going to make sure that you don't ever get complacent when it comes down to your dreams, when it comes down to what it is you want to do in life, when it comes down to making sure that you are living the best life possible. Your team will make sure you do that. And not only will your team motivate you, you will do the same for them. Because if you all are not pushing each other, if you all are not motivating one another, then what are you doing? What is their purpose in your life? If you do not have people of substance pushing you to that next level, why are they there? Why do you continue to entertain them? If they're not doing anything of substance for you and it's reciprocal, then why are you wasting your time? Life is precious. And life is too precious for you to waste time with people who don't have any dreams, who don't have any goals, who don't want anything out of life. They go through life on a daily basis, just moseying along, and they don't have any plans whatsoever. Sit down with your friends. Sit down with your friends and ask them what their plans are. Ask them what their future plans are, and if they cannot sit up there and tell you what their future plans are, that's when you know you need to surround yourself around somebody else. All of your friends that you surround yourself with, your home team, your home court advantage, they should have a plan in place to say, you know what? This is where I plan on being a couple of years from now. 5 years from that, this is where I plan on being. 5 years from that, this is where I plan on being. And y'all can sit up there and push each other and hold each other accountable. See, if you got friends that are not holding you accountable, why are they there? Why are y'all continuing to communicate with one another? Is it because when you are lax or when you feel as though you want to drop the ball, they don't sit up there and tell you about yourself? They don't hold you accountable? Because if they're not holding you accountable when you drop the ball, then you need to surround yourself around somebody that will. Because we all are going to have those coaches. We all are going to have those mentors. Iron sharpens iron. And when you don't have people around you that are going to reciprocate the energy that you're giving off, then you're doing nothing but depleting yourself. And once you deplete yourself of all of your energy and you don't have anybody that's going to replenish what you've been giving out and reciprocate what you've been doing, then you're wasting your time. You're around a bunch of energy drainers. And when you're around a bunch of energy drainers, it's only right that you will eventually not be successful because you don't have anything pouring into you. Surround yourself with a home court advantage. Have a team of individuals that are going to be with you every step of the way and say, hey, you're not giving this 100%. Hey, you can do better than this. You deserve this. You're special. You have greatness in you. And when you have greatness within you, that is what I expect from you. Anything less than that, I'm not accepting. You are so much more than that. And when you don't have nobody keeping you, making you accountable for what it is that you're supposed to be doing, any effort will be just fine with you. Because you're going to give yourself and cut yourself some slack. You're going to give yourself the benefit of the doubt. You can't see the potential that you're supposed to be putting out because you're looking at yourself from the vantage point of the person that is in the frame. And it's hard to see the picture when you're in the frame. When you are in the frame, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot see the whole picture. It takes somebody that is without or on the outside of that frame to tell you what that picture is supposed to look like. It takes a person or an individual who is on that home court advantage to tell you the potential that lies within you and what you should be maximizing, what you should be giving off. And if you don't have that person on your team, you need to find a new team. You need to develop a person who's going to push you every step of the way. It makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. My life didn't change until I started surrounding myself with positive people, positive influences, people that wanted something out of life, people that didn't just need more, people that wanted more. When you surround yourself around people that want more, they're going to do the extra. They're going to go the extra mile. They're not going to be satisfied with just 60 or 70%. They're going to give you 100%, ladies and gentlemen. They're giving you 100% because they want it. And when somebody wants it, they're going to have that tenacity that's going to follow. They're going to have that hunger, that drive that pushes you. And when the days that you wake up in the morning and you don't feel like doing it, it's going to push you and drive you because that is what they're doing. They're going to call you and make sure that you're holding yourself accountable because they're holding you accountable. You need to surround yourself around people like that. You need people like that in your life. You need people that are going to take you within yourself to a place that you can't go by yourself. There are only certain places that you can go within yourself by yourself. And it takes that other individual that pushes you and causes you to dig. And all of a sudden, when you thought you couldn't go any further, now all of a sudden you're reaching depths that you didn't even think that could be reached because that person is pushing you every step of the way. You need a home court advantage. You need somebody that's going to push you. You need somebody that is going to always hold you accountable for what it is that you're doing. Everything that you should be doing should be setting yourself up for that next level in life. If you're not setting yourself up for that next level in life, you're pushing yourself back and causing yourself to be further and further behind. I have individuals in my life that I talk to on a regular basis. And when I talk to him on a regular basis, he pushes me. He pushes me to make sure that I'm doing the best thing that I can do to become the best version of myself that I can be, because I know what? He won't accept anything less than that. And when it comes down to him, I give him that same thing. I reciprocate everything that he's given to me because we have to push one another. We have to have a home court advantage. You have to have a strong corner in order for you to be successful in life and accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. I have an individual who's a brother from another mother by the name of Nicholas Townsend. Nicholas has invited me to become a better version of myself. And he didn't know it at the time, but ever since we become homeboys or brothers, we've been pushing one another. And we push one another because that is what we expect. And when you expect something out of somebody, you don't want to let them down when you hold them to a high standard. When you hold someone to a high standard, you don't want to disappoint them. So guess what we do? We push each other every step of the way. If I make a business move, he makes a business move. If I accomplish something, he goes out and he accomplishes something. If he goes out and he does great at one thing, I'm trying to go out and do just as great, if not greater than he has, because we're pushing one another. And when you push one another, great things will happen. Great things have to happen because you are persistent and you're consistent in what it is that you're doing. And when you're consistent and persistent, the universe has no choice but to yield to you. They say it's lonely at the top, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm not at the top yet. But it depends on what category you're looking at. Maybe I am. Because I've accomplished some things in my life that a lot of people will love to accomplish. But when you're at the top of your game, you vibrate on a different frequency. And when you're vibrating on a different frequency, you're attracting totally different people in your life. You're attracting like-minded individuals in your life because that is the frequency that you're vibrating on. And when those people come into your life, you're going to say to yourself, man, I don't even know where they came from. I don't even know how I came in contact with this person. But when you're doing things the right way and you have a generous heart whenever it is that you're doing it, the universe responds to you. And when the universe responds to you, it's going to be a feeling that you've never felt before a day in your life. You're going to be so overwhelmed with joy. You're going to be so overwhelmed with love that you're not going to know how to explain it or put it into words. It's a lot of things that I encounter. They don't even make the videos. They don't make the videos, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know how to explain it. I don't even know how to put it into words. All I know is that feeling that I'm feeling is a great feeling because I know I'm doing the right thing and I'm going about it the right way. I'm taking care of people and I'm not trying to sit up here and get over on anybody. I'm not taking advantage of anyone. I'm pouring into them the same love that I have within me because that's who I am. I want the best out of everybody that's around me. I want everybody around me to make it. I want everybody around me to succeed. And when you have that heart, you are all of a sudden attracting the same people that are going to come into your life. You don't even have to look for it. And when those people come into your life, you're going to be overwhelmed. You're not going to know exactly where they came from, which direction they came from, how they got there. But the fact of the matter is that they're there and they're there to push you along the way because you all are on your own separate journeys. But it just so happened that you all coincided with one another at this particular point. And a lot of times it's a connection that will never be broken. Y'all are going to always keep in contact. Y'all are going to always push each other. And y'all are going to always communicate because that's the way it was meant to be. There's a divine energy out there. And that divine energy is also retracting or attracting everything that you are putting out. Surround yourself with a home team. Develop a home court advantage. And when you reach the top, it's going to be lonely. You're going to have a lot of detractors. You're going to have a lot of people that say that you've changed or you're feeling yourself. But you're supposed to reward yourself. If you're not rewarding yourself, then what's the purpose? Have small victory parties for yourself because you deserve it. You worked your butt off. And when you work your butt off, you're supposed to treat yourself. I am your favorite speaker, Britton Harvest. Hashtag breadcrumbs. Hashtag random acts of kindness. Hashtag rack motivation. I love y'all. And if you all are wondering where I am, this is my view from my hotel room. I'm having small victory parties for myself because I bust my ass. And you all should do the same. I love you. I'm out.